back, man. Man, I got a big one for y'all today. And it's about Drake's staff, assistants, associates that are corresponded and also referred and clarified that are within the Virgin Group agency. And there's 3 adult members that are within the Epstein team that are within these allegations and also accusations when it comes to them being a part of the Epstein team. And these are people that are affiliated with Drake and that are affiliated in Drake's association and also assistants and staff members. The crazy thing about it is that I already knew that this was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. And it gets darker than that because the names that are involved within the staff, the assistants, and associates specifically are corresponded with names that are within the same genre of staff members and assistants and associates that are within Drake's, you know what I'm saying, team. Along, they are also teams of, Epstein's associates and members that were also collaborated with Epstein when Epstein supposedly was alive. And the fucked up thing about it is that other names are implied in the 2026 files. And notably, the names within the documentations include such names of big figures and even government officials that are tied up in this agency lineup when it comes to the Epstein team. It's funny how Drake always affiliates himself not being a part of the Epstein files or him not being, a part of that, association and not being a PDF file and not being, a teenager molester in that way. But everything comes out to the light. Everything comes out to the motherfucking perspectives that's exactly who you was. And let's remember, Drake, before he got famous, he rapped to another rapper. And he exposed that rapper for basically being exactly who Drake really is. So for nobody to take accountability or responsibility for the type of individual that this dude really is, as you can see, Drake is not mentioned in the Epstein files. No, he's not. But staff members, assistants, and associates that are corresponding into the Epstein team that also within the Virgin Group agency that were put together to, destroy and bad name and not, put Pusha T's album out there, talk bad about him, give him a bad name, like basically, you know what I'm saying, just to deteriorate his name. And now we know that Pusha T name was brought out in the Epstein files. But there was nothing of him being charged or him doing anything or being affiliated or participating or engaging in any type of activity when it came to the Epstein files. What's funny is that Drake's associations and people are within these fucking files. And I'm gonna read to y'all. Just listen to what I'm about to read to y'all. Look. While Drake is not mentioned, the documents contains numerous names of staff, assistant, and associates, specifically in correspondence with Richard Branson. Epstein referred to a hearing which Virgin Group classified referred to 3 adult members of Epstein team. Other notable names in the 2026 files. The documents include names such as Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, President Donald Trump, former President Bill Clinton, Sergey Brin, Peter Thiel, and Stacy Drunken Miller. Drake, the rapper Drake is not named in the widely reported list of high-profile individuals, celebrities, or other business figures found in the released Epstein files and contact lists. Did y'all just heard what I read? Whoever's looking at my live right now, whoever's paying attention to my live. Even though Drake is not mentioned within the Epstein files, but we all know Drake's career. We all know that Drake loves, the 15s, the 16s, and the 17-year-olds. Drake was caught in a party one time. He did a video thinking that it wasn't going to come out. He had 15, 16, and 17-year-old girls drinking motherfucking, oh my God, what's that drink? Oh my God, a smoothie, whatever the fuck you call that shit. But it's Bacardi. And they skipped school. Most of them were 7th graders. And Tigger the rapper was with Drake at the time as well. Not thinking that the video was going to be exposed, one of Drake's stans put out the video and also said, damn, come on. Those look like teenagers, 15 and 16 years old. And you over there with them in your jacuzzi in your house? And they skipping school and shit. And some of the girls even admitted, a couple years later, now adults, that they skipped school. That Drake sent some people to pick them up in the school so they could go ahead and join the party. And Tigger and Drake, they denied the accusations. But a video was put out there of Drake and Tigger being, interrogated in that type of environment with 15 and 16-year-old girls. And we know through Drake's career, him kissing a 17-year-old girl on stage, saying, damn, why you look like that, looking all sexy and stuff. Kissed her all over, then Pop kissed her in the mouth, and the girl's father was there. If it would have been me, and you kiss my 17-year-old child when you're 25 years old, I'm going to prison for the rest of my fucking life. It is what it is. But let me read to y'all again. Please pay attention, because this is very important for all you Drake stans and Drake fans that believe that Drake is not like that. Just listen to what I'm about to read y'all again. This is in public records. It's out there on the internet, and you can find it if you really do y'all research. But let me read. Team. While Drake is not mentioned, the documents contain numerous names of staff members, assistant members, and associate members, specifically in correspondence with Richard Branson. MC referred to Heron Witch Virgin Group Agency, clarified referred to 3 adult members of Epstein team. So that means the people that were talking bad about Pusha T, that Drake sent when Pusha T was releasing the album of him having the first biggest diss on Drake, about Drake having a son, added on and everything, and how, you know what I'm saying? He disrespected, Pusha T's wife and the whole 9 yards, and how Drake's baby mama was a porn star, yuck, and all that bullshit. Well, these staff members that Drake sent to do his dirty work, these are assistant members, associate members, and staff members of Epstein. Listen to me very carefully what I'm saying. It says again, other notable names in the 2026 files. The documents include names such as Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, President Donald Trump, former President Bill Clinton, Sergey Brin, Peter Thiel, and Stacy Drunken Miller. Drake, the rapper Drake, is not named in the widely reported list of high-profile individual celebrities or business figures found in the release Epstein files and contact list. That right there lets you know that Drake sent staff members from Virginia Group to go ahead and fake expose Pusha T, so Pusha T albums would not be released and won't be exposed. That's why Pusha T had to withdraw himself from his record label, which he paid with his own money to get out of that record label. And Jay-Z was the one that got, with Pusha T and his brother, for them to come out with their albums. And that's how they shit came out with Kendrick Lamar and the whole 9 yards. Because remember, they did a song with Kendrick. And when they heard Kendrick's verse, they was like, no, Kendrick, you can't put this out there like that. The machine is not going to accept it. So you can't put that out there like that. But through Jay-Z and knowing that Drake actually sue UMG, the machine, they allowed it to be played. And let me tell you something, Kendrick did not miss a step. When I say he went in, he went in. So basically, all these people, and even Charlamagne the God, exposed Drake for having these agencies, staff members, and associates fake expose other artists that Drake had beef with, so they won't be notable, or they won't expand, their album sales, or even, go on tour, and even for their albums to go publicly on sale or whatever. They were fake exposed. They were done dirty. They were done with fake narratives and fake perspectives to keep Drake on top. Now, my thing is this. Why the world sponsors and loves billionaires and millionaires that are sex offenders and fucking pedophiles? Answer yourself that question. We're talking about Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, Donald Trump, and former President Bill Clinton. Y'all think about that for a minute. Let that settle in for a minute. You know how many innocent people that's out there that are being convicted of these charges by women that put these fake narratives and charges on men just so they could get the bag, or just because they broke up with them, or because they with a different woman and they get jealous and envious? You know how many men have to go through that shit? But you got people like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Drake, and all the motherfuckers that are like Prince Andrew and all of them. You got names like Richard Branson. You got the whole Virgin group of assistants, staff members, and associates that fake narrative other people when it comes to them doing dirty work for people like Drake. Explain that to me, y'all. I want to know. The reason why I want to know is because the world is so crooked. The world is so undividedly protected by these motherfucking monsters. People that don't understand the difference. It's one thing to looking at your celebrity or your favorite rapper or your favorite actor or your favorite athlete in a way. But it's another one to fucking be a stan and let shit go over your head and not see who they really fucking are. I'm gonna read this shit to y'all again. Maybe y'all get a better understanding of what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Do I give a fuck about these people? No, fuck them. But y'all really gotta understand, when y'all wanna go ahead and support somebody that is in this gratitude and this type of sick individual of a person and human, you just like them then. Then you're just exactly an equality of the same perspective of what this individual is all about. Just like Epstein. Let me read this to y'all again. While Drake is not mentioned, the document contains numerous names of staff members, assist members, and associates, specifically in correspondence with Richard Branson. Epstein referred to a hearing, which Virgin Group clarified referred to 3 adult members of Epstein's team. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Other notable news in the 2026 files. The documents include names such as Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, President Donald Trump, former President Bill Clinton, Sergey Brin, Peter Thiel, named in the widely reported list of high-profile individuals, as in celebrities or business figures, found in the release Epstein file and contact list. These are staff members and associates and businessmen and assistants that assisted Drake into downsizing Pusha T and other artists that Drake wanted out the way. That he wanted them to expose Drake for more of what he was. So when Pusha T got out of the deal from the record label that he was in and he joined with Jay-Z, he did a song with Kendrick Lamar, which Drake tried to block off and have UMG not to take out because of Kendrick Lamar's verse. But when that song came out, a lot was exposed, a lot was said, and Pusha T was right from the moment when he had that interview. He was exposing Drake for exactly what the world has been exposing Drake for so many years. Let me tell y'all something. Drake is a PDF file. Drake is a child molester. And y'all over here defending this sick motherfucker. His staff members, his associates that were associated with Epstein are all connected together. Do y'all want me to read it again for y'all? Names, business names, associate names, government officials, big time figures are all connected. And Drake had these staff members from agency Virgin Group chastise, harass, and down talk Pusha T and other artists because he didn't want to be exposed. And even though Drake is not mentioned in the Epstein file, but put 2 and 2 together, why the fuck is his staff members and associates and assistants are all members and work collaborated and work for Epstein? Can't y'all tell me that for a minute? I bet you y'all can't. And the reason why y'all can't, and I'm talking to Drake stans and fans, is because y'all trying to protect y'all PP Karen. And I'm going to tell y'all like this. It's only going to get more nastier and more dirtier, and it's going to get more messy. And the more, and as time goes on, Drake will be exposed for more dirty shit that he has done throughout his career. I'm going to read this to y'all again. I really want y'all to take this into consideration, because there's a lot of men out there that get fucking accused for no fucking reason from women to get their bags, especially athletes or actors. I don't care who it is. But then you got your nasty motherfuckers that really are like Epstein or P. Diddy and a lot of actors and businessmen and government officials that fucking don't get arrested or don't get asked questions or are not apprehended, but they're out there doing it to your daughter, doing it to your son, or doing it to somebody else. But y'all out there celebrating these motherfuckers. Let me read it to y'all one more time. While Drake is not mentioned, the documents contains numerous names of staff members, assist members, and associate members, specifically in correspondence with Richard Branson. Epstein referred to a hearing which Virgin Group agency clarified referred to 3 adult members of Epstein team. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Hey, Queen, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And thank you for having that talk with me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's a talk that we'll do on private. But I just want to tell you, thank you so much. I really needed to hear that. You feel what I'm saying? And I will be doing a video about Cuba and about what my family going through out there. My family really going through it. But thanks God that we family, we stick together. But thank you so much. I really needed that conversation. And let me keep on reading. Other notable names in the 2026 files. The documents include names such as Elon Musk, the billionaire, Bill Gates, the billionaire, Prince Andrew, the billionaire, President Donald Trump, the billionaire, former President Bill Clinton, the millionaire, Sergey Brin, Peter Thiel, and Stacy Drunken Miller. Drake the rapper is not named in the widely reported list of high-profile individuals, as in celebrities or business figures, but found in the released Epstein files and contact lists. Let me tell y'all something. This is the type of individual when your child has a talent or has a gift or that raps very well or sings very well and they want to get into Hollywood, they want to get into the industry, you're going to have monsters like that waiting for your child, preying on your child, wanting your child to go in and surrender themselves to them, to sell their souls to them, to bow down to them, to get on their knees, and you already know do what. And if you don't, you can't be notable. You won't be famous. You won't be seen. So you will have to go through what they call a humiliation ritual. Nicki Minaj went through it. Lil Wayne went through it. So many people have gone through this humiliation ritual. Kanye West went through it, and so many others. But Drake, he seems to be getting away with it for the past 15 or 20 years. But he's been doing it way before he even got fucking paid. Before he even became famous. And he exposed another rapper, I think the rappers from Canada, for liking young girls, with being with young girls. And we don't hear about that rapper no more. You know why? Because the machine was pushing Drake. But now that Drake exposed the machine, fakes exposed them, because we know how all machines work when it comes to the industry. He said that he was doing it for the rappers. No, motherfucker, you're not Michael Jackson. You're not Prince. They were really fighting the machine. Like Whitney Houston, like TLC, and look what happened to Lisa Left Eye. Look what happened to Tupac. Look what happened to Biggie. Look what happened to Michael Jackson and Prince. They're all dead and gone because they were really exposing the machine. They were really exposing the government. They were really exposing the bullshit that the industry, the Hollywood and queer fucking industry was all about. Where they at now? They on their coffins. Drake was doing it for himself. Drake was doing it to get $2 billion out of UMG because they already gave him $400 million. Which was the biggest contract in hip-hop history. Now that everything is coming out, now Drake wants to hide. But bruh, you already showed us throughout your career that you like little girls. You showed us that. You had a basketball team. And the reason why you decided to get the basketball team is because one of the girls who you was talking to, she had a friend, and you liked her friend so much that you decided to sponsor the fucking school and even came out with the team, and you even had sexual relations with the girl. You nasty bitch. But you out here professing that you're the greatest, that you the man. That's why parents, y'all need to stay close to y'all kids, man. See what y'all kids are doing in the internet. See who y'all kids are fucking vibing with. And if your child don't want to show you their phone, take that shit away from them. Take their tablets, take their computers, take their fucking laptops. And if they back talk you, smack them in their shit. Hey, let me see your phone. Nah, I ain't gonna show you my phone. Who you talking to? Ain't none of your business. Man, I would have told my mama that shit. I won't have no teeth. My mom would have sent my ass to the hospital. Then my uncle would have whooped my ass. Then my auntie would have whooped my ass. Then the police officer would have whooped my ass. Drake is a little girl lover. He did plenty of parties with P. Diddy. Plenty. And, y'all don't remember the P. Diddy party where P. Diddy daughters was dressed too explicit? How he was hugging them, how he was grabbing them by the waist, Mr. Drake himself. How he fucking, I don't know the girl's name, one of the Kardashians. She was only 16 years old. How he was kissing her, how he was touching her, how he was grabbing her. He's been doing this shit through his whole career. But y'all, I love Drake. He's my favorite rapper. I love Drake. He's so cute. Yeah, till he sees your little sister and wants to stick his dick in your little sister. Then he ain't your favorite rapper no more, huh? When you see that little girl going through trauma and bullshit. Let me read this to y'all again. For those of you who don't know, this report has just been put in the internet. And it's public records. You can find out for yourself. You can Google it. It's that simple. It's not so hard to see that your favorite artist or your favorite rapper or your favorite PP Karen is a fucking PDF file. But look at the way that he tried to do Pusha T and try to do other artists. That's why he's been on top for so long. But let me read this to y'all. While Drake is not mentioned, the documents contain numerous names of staff members, assistant members, and associate members, specifically in correspondence with Richard Branson. Epstein referred to a hearing which Virgin Group agency clarified referred to 3 adult members of Epstein team. Why am I saying this? Because this is exactly what says in the fucking public records. These people were working with Drake to destroy Pusha T and other artists' career. Other notable names in the 2026 files. This is where it gets dark. This is where it gets scary. This is where it gets spooky. Like Kendrick Lamar says. It says the documents include names such as Elon Musk, the billionaire, Bill Gates, the billionaire, Prince Andrew, the billionaire, President Donald Trump, the billionaire, former President Bill Clinton, the millionaire, Sergey Brin, Peter Thiel, and Stacey Drucker Miller. The rapper Drake is not named in the widely reported list of high-profile individuals, celebrities, or business figures found in the release Epstein file or contact list. Once again, the reason why is because they hided Drake's name to the point where Drake will not be found or he will be looked at as a suspect. But you can't trick us. You can't put me in a perspective narrative where I'm going to be blind as fuck and then not see through his own fucking career doing this to little teenage girls. Just like he waited for a girl to turn 18 years old that he met when he was 15 on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. Once she turned 18 years old, he closed down a whole restaurant to have a romantic dinner with her, and not even 3 days later, these motherfuckers are dating each other. A straight pedophile, bruh. But y'all defend it. I love Drake. Oh my God. I love him. My nipples get hard when I see Drake. Oh my God, I get wet when I see Drake. Oh, I love him. Man, what I would have been my daughter, I would have DDT'd her ass. It is what it is, man. And y'all support this shit. So y'all sicker than him. And I just read y'all something that's public records. And there's so much more to read. But that was the most important part. This dude got staff members, assistants, and associates specifically co-responsive that are within the Virgin Group agency that were in the Epstein team working for him. They were working for this dude, bruh. And y'all Drake fans and stans are glorifying this shit. That's some nasty motherfuckers, man. Hey, you know what? I don't wish bad on nobody, but all of y'all deserve to go to hell. And I won't give a fuck if y'all burn. I don't think about kids. Y'all don't think about teenagers. And y'all gotta be careful because kids also can lie to their parents. Oh, no, I ain't talking to nobody. I'm just here in the computer doing my homework. No. When your child starts to act in a different way, when they see you or they act surprised or they jump up or they say, oh, no, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing, mama. Mom, you should have knocked on the door. You should have asked to come in. No, I'm not doing anything. No, I can't show you. That means they talking to a grown-ass motherfucker or they talking to somebody that's manipulating them for them to go see them so they can kidnap them or fuck them or do something bad to them or they can have a relationship with them. And Drake is no different. And y'all out here glorifying this motherfucker. Hey, let me tell y'all something. If your child ever goes through that, don't say that Chico Black ain't told you shit. Don't tell me that Chico Black ain't warned you. Don't tell me that Chico Black, or don't tell nobody that Chico Black ain't put that out there. Just like Ticket TV, just like many others that we do. That's why we do this shit. To put it out there. And you know what? There's men sitting in prison right now. There's men sitting in jail right now that are fucking innocent. Just like they did to Tupac, like they did Mike Tyson, like they did to others. Just so they can get their bag. I'm not talking about those types. Because you got a 65% of Florida and Miami inmates that are convicted convicts, that are in prison or in jail right now, that are innocent, that are going through this shit. But you got billionaires and millionaires and public figures and fucking businessmen and government officials and rappers and actors and fucking athletes that do this shit to minors and they get away with it because money talks and bullshit walks. But y'all love him though. Y'all love him. Oh my God, he's so fine. I love Drake. Look at him, he's so cute. With his little trippy lippy, dickly weekly. Oh, look at him, he looks like Karen. He's so cute. Oh, caca boo boo, caca boo boo. The fuck out my face. So y'all like rapists, huh? Y'all like child molesters, huh? Really? That's how y'all feel? So when your daughter or your son goes to the industry and this happens to them because you don't tell them, because you worship a celebrity so much, don't blame your child for it. Blame yourself for it. Because you should be able to put your child on game or what the fuck the industry does to grab the possession and the soul of your child. They do it to anybody that they want to, and believe it, 96 to 97% end up selling their soul for riches. And especially when they come from the gutter, when they come from the ghetto, when they come from trailer parks, when they come from the fucking poorest of the streets. That's what they're gonna do. Drake talking about, I started from the bottom, now we here. No, motherfucker. You was born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Talking about you started from the bottom, now we here. Man, shut the fuck up. I just read y'all exactly how many people are named in the Epstein files. And these are people that have engaged a partnership, a friendship, and a relationship with Epstein for years. Not just go to the party and chill and vibe. No, they participated. They got pictures. They got videos. They got evidence of this shit. But I love Drake. Drake is everything to me. That's some sick ass motherfuckers, dog. Y'all sick. And you know what's a surprising thing of everything? Is that this motherfucker has showed it to the world for so many years and he's still free. I haven't done nothing to this man. Nothing. But nobody gives a fuck. Nobody wants to show, yo, hey, let's report this, man. Let's report this because your child might be talented. Your child might have a gift. Your child might be growing up to maybe wanting to be in the industry, being a singer or a rapper or a rock and roll artist or an actor or an actress or a government official. You know what I'm saying? But you turn the blind eye. Just like R. Kelly. A lot of the parents that knew that their daughters was a minor and young. Do you know that these parents sold their daughters to R. Kelly for a fucking little amount of money? Because they wanted money? They didn't give a fuck about their daughters? R. Kelly knew that he was fucking 14-year-old girls. He did a video of it. Multiple videos. Don't you think Drake got videos fucking 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls? This dude got, you know what? Let me not even go there. Let me not even go there because my channel will be deleted. Let me not even go there. If y'all know about the rough, ow, ow, ow. If y'all know about the dog story, then y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll leave it right there. Yeah. It's called bestiality. I'll leave it there. But as y'all can see, y'all worship these motherfuckers. These are the type of people that fans worship. These are the type of people that people and fans they look up to them. They want to be just like them. They want to be significant just in their presence. They scream and they yell like they saw Michael Jackson and passed the fuck out. But they want to go ahead and point the finger at Michael Jackson for being a pedophile towards kids. If y'all gonna point at Michael Jackson, point at everybody else then. If Michael Jackson was such a pedophile and he sucked little kids' dicks, then why y'all don't accuse Donald Trump? Why y'all don't accuse Bill Gates? Why y'all don't accuse the other general? Why? Because y'all scared. Y'all scared that y'all families might get killed. Y'all families might get murdered. Huh? Really? That's why I say there's a favoritism when it comes to this world. There's a favoritism in how you're supposed to persuade the position of those when you go too far. Hey, you went too far. You ain't supposed to be talking like that about my favorite actor or my favorite rapper or my favorite singer or my favorite athlete or my favorite government official or my favorite millionaire or my favorite billionaire. Watch out, because it might hurt you. It might come back and bite you in your ass. Don't you know that we all gonna die one day? Don't you want to fight for something meaningful? Don't you want to fight for something that's gonna make a difference in your life? And make a difference in so many people's lives? Because so many that have been through it are so scared to talk. So many victims that don't want to raise their voice because they're afraid that it might happen to them again, or one of their family members might get hurt or killed. Don't you know that what is P. Diddy's ex-girl's name? Cassidy. Do you know that Cassidy just got charged with sexual assault and sexual battery with the man that she was with? I just saw the fucking news about the shit. Even women are like that. But yeah, that's my celebrity. That's my baby. That's my everything. I love Drake. I love Puff Daddy. I love Leonardo DiCaprio. I love Weinstein. I love this other person. I love Ashton Kutcher. All of them are naming the fucking Epstein files. But y'all love these people. Y'all respect these people. Y'all admire these people. And Drake is not too far away, even though he's not mentioned in the Epstein files. But he has staff members, associates, and people that are within the agency Virgin Group that he had working for him, doing his dirty deeds to destroy other people's persona, personal lives, and also what they did for a living. Drake out here is destroying people's lives, and his associates and staff members that were collaborating and worked for Epstein, they were working for Drake the whole time as well. I just dropped y'all the names of these people. I also dropped all the big government official figures' names that are in the Epstein files. Y'all need to open up your fucking minds, y'all. Y'all need to stop worshiping these motherfuckers, celebrities and actors and, fucking people that are this sickening in their mind. I'm going to read it to y'all again. While Drake is not mentioned, the documents contains numerous names of staff members, assistance members, and associate members, specifically in correspondence with Richard Branson. Epstein referred to a hearing which Virgin Group Agency clarifies referred to 3 adult members of Epstein teams that also was working for Drake. Other notable names in the 2026 Epstein files. The documents includes names such as Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, President Donald Trump, former President Bill Gates, Sergey Brin, Peter Thiel, and Stacy Drunken Miller. The rapper Drake is not named in a widely reported list of high-profile individuals or celebrities or business figures found in the released Epstein files and contact lists. Do y'all get the memo now? Are y'all resonating? For all you Drake stans and Drake fans, he had people that were working for Epstein try to destroy Pusha T, try to destroy other rappers that he wanted out there. So he went for their personal life. He went for their jobs. He went for their careers. That's why Pusha T, after he became victorious, after exposing him, he had these people working on the back. He had these people doing his dirty work. So Pusha T's career wouldn't elevate. But guess what? Pusha T got out of that record deal. He paid with his own money. He got with Jay-Z, and Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar did a song. When they heard Kendrick Lamar's song, guess what they did? Hey, yo, you can't put that out there. Hell no. And that was at the time when he didn't hook up with Jay-Z yet. But they were like, no, hell no. And guess who sent these people to stop him? Drake did. Not only that, do y'all know that Drake has a pattern? He was caught in the video with Tigger. with seventh graders who decided to skip school because it's mans who glazes Drake to the fucking maximum did the video. And when he saw that there were teenagers in his jacuzzi drinking liquor with Tigger, he decided to put down the video after everybody exposed the video. Now you can't find that video nowhere. Why? Because there were seventh graders, 14, 15 years old, that was in the jacuzzi. Even Drake's man, his stance said, Drake, come on, man. Those are minors, dog. What are you doing, Drake? Those are minors. Guess what happened? He took down the fucking video because he knew that he exposed Drake to everybody. But thanks God that some people decided to get the link in the video and did videos themselves. And these seventh graders, there were about 3 or 4 of them that now that are adults, they decided to come out and say, yes, I'm one of the seventh graders. Now I'm an adult. But yes, I was in seventh grade. I was 14 or 15 when I went and skipped school, that Drake's people came and picked me up and took me to this fucking party, and I had the time of my life. But yes, it was Tigger and Drake, and we were all drinking, got butt naked, and had the time of our lives. But y'all out here want to worship this motherfucker, huh? That's what y'all like, huh? Fucking child molesters, huh? Stay paying attention to your child and what your child is doing. Stay focused on your child because your child can be talking to an adult and you have no idea. You probably caught up working or cleaning or cooking, making sure that the kids are straight. You know what I'm saying? You so focused on the bills and you're not really into what your child is doing. That's what you fucking up at. Now we got this, what we call technology. Got platforms. Got apps where your kids can get into. And guess who's lurking? Child molesters, predators, PP Karens. They lurking everywhere to go ahead and snap at your child. But they come decent. They come nice. They come sweet, not bitter. They come with a beautiful, humble, kindness, caring attitude. Once they know they manipulated your child is going to turn against you. And once your child suffers that endurement and that whatever happens behind them closed doors or whatever monster decides to do that to your child, then you're going to regret it for the rest of your fucking life. But go ahead. Keep on letting your child getting away, talking on the internet at 12, 11, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. At that time, you should be able to take your child's phone away. Hey, it's time for you to go to sleep. Let me get your phone. But mom, fuck that. Let me get your phone. Let me get your laptop. Let me get your motherfucking tablet, as a matter of fact. Let me get your laptop. I pay the bills here. I says what goes and what doesn't go. You better be lucky I give you this privilege. So you better respect the household. That would have been me. Man, my mama would have whooped my ass so bad, bruh. The doctor would have looked at me and said, damn, why you so crippled? Man, I decided to talk back to my mama and she done whoop my ass. Well, that's good for your ass. That's why back in the days, there was so much disciplinary. Kids were scared of their parents for a reason because they didn't fuck around. But nowadays, you got kids that talk back to their parents. You know what, mama? Fuck you, mama. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, you ain't gonna buy me this? Well, fuck you then, bitch. I fucking hate you, mama. I wish you were fucking dead. Let me say that to my mama when I was a kid, back in the 80s. What? Man, my mama would have dragged my ass out that store, beat my ass in front of everybody, beat me up while she was going to jail, beat me up while she was in jail, beat me up in her dream, beat me up when she got out and got home. That discipline doesn't exist anymore. Because now, if you beat your kids for behaving bad or for doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing, now they could call the police and you get arrested for bullshit. But a child molester and a predator that's a millionaire or billionaire or famous get away with the shit. Bravo. Bravo world. Bravo law. Bravo. Bravo. Pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to what they doing. Pay attention to who are they talking to. If you know your child is a certain way, and if you see a change in your child, you better go investigate what's going on instead of just saying they say, oh no, she changed for the better. Hell no. If your child is in the internet all day, every day, on the phone all day, every day, you better go investigate what the fuck is going on. You better go see who the fuck she talking to or who he talking to, because child molesters and predators go for little boys too and go for young teen boys too. Don't get it twisted. So if you know that your child is constantly on the phone where you can't even get them out the phone so they can go outside and go be a regular kid, how we used to do in the 80s and shit, or in the early 90s, that means your child is up to no good. Just like the pedophile predator and pedophile that is fucking trying to engage with your daughter or son. So you see, you also have to put in to be able to get whatever you're trying to investigate or whatever you're trying to find out. You just can't let time go by because it might be too late. And if you don't do your investigation and see who your child is talking to, vibing with, connecting with, and if, let's just say you have a mean child that is rude to you, just for no reason. Out of nowhere, your child starts to act very nice with you. Hey, mom and dad. Hey, how you doing? I just want... Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Why is my child acting so different? The hell is going on? Who is you talking to? Nothing, ma. Nothing, dad. That's when everything is wrong. Just like if your child is too happy. And then out of nowhere, they start going off on you. I hate you, mama and dad. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't never let me go out. Why can't I be with my friends? Why can't I go to a party? Motherfucker, you 12 or 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. The fuck you gotta... What? Man, if you don't calm down, I'm gonna pop you in your shit. And if you don't check that, and if you don't investigate, then your child's gonna run away. Your child's gonna meet up with that manipulator, that monster, rather is a man or a woman, because teachers that are women, a governor, I don't know if she's from Virginia or from Michigan, I don't know where she's from, a governor was just exposed a woman for fucking a 16-year-old boy at a party, and she's married with kids. A woman, a grown-ass woman with a professional career decides to fuck a 16-year-old boy, and she got pregnant. Y'all better do y'all research, man. I think this is a game. This ain't no fucking game. Women do it too. Oh, I'm finna get his pee-pee. My husband can't fuck me. My husband too old. My husband too busy working. So if my son throws a party, ooh, I'm finna get me one of these young ones, boy. I'm finna get me some young tenderoni dick. Ooh. Next thing you know, oh shit, I'm pregnant. Oh, husband of mine, I love you. I'm pregnant. What? Bitch, I haven't fucked you in months. How the fuck you end up pregnant? Next thing you know, a child comes into the world and there's a 16-year-old boy that's the father. But you are a governor official. You are a person that's supposed to imply discipline, rules, integrity, morals, respect. You are a mother, you are a wife, but you out here fucking young motherfuckers. Ooh, I want that young meat. I'm tired of old dick. Oh, sassy ass hot dogs that don't even get up. I need me a strong dick. Hallelujah. But you out here fucking praising these people. Look at the teacher that fled to Mexico and decided to take the young boy with him. Hey, let's go to Mexico. Arríbale, órale. Vámonos para México para meterte la verga en el casa, mami. Órale. Really? I need to pay attention what y'all kids doing, man. You got kids out here committing suicide for these motherfuckers too. Oh, I can't be with him, mama. Of course, baby. You're 14, 15. What the fuck you gonna do with a grown-ass man? Mama, I love him. Well, you can't see him no more. Fuck you. Blow. And blow their fucking brains out. If y'all don't do y'all fucking tasks, if y'all don't watch y'all kids, monsters will be waiting for your kids. And be careful, because maybe it's your kids that is engaging themselves just like the fucking monsters are. If you don't give love to your kids, you don't pay attention to your kids, you don't take time with your kids, you don't do things with your kids, they're going to find it somewhere else. And guess what? Monsters are lurking, waiting, just waiting for your child to slip. You know how many other women in profession love to fuck teenage boys? I'll give you an example. I fucked my own doctor at one point. I was 17 when I went to the doctor one time, and I don't know, I guess she wanted a young dick. And I fucked her. I fucked her to sleep. How about that one? I don't even want to get to the other specifics, but I've always dated older women. Can I say that they were raping me? No, because I felt good fucking their ass. I was young. I was a teenager. But now I think about it, it's like they manipulated your ass. But do I call it manipulation? Because they were giving it to me, knowing they were way older than me? No, because I knew right from wrong. I wasn't out there doing what these motherfuckers do, man. These fucking celebrities do, man. No. But you also have to understand, if you don't know what your child is doing, you better start right now. You better start checking your child's portfolio, as in who they talking to, who they vibing with, who they meeting up with, what party are they going to, what are they doing at that party, what circle and environment they're surrounding themselves in. Man, let me tell you something. My time growing up, there was some wild shit going on. But one thing was for sure. If your mother knew that something was up, boy, she'll put your ass in check in a minute. I'm talking about back in the 80s when discipline was high. I mean, sky's the fucking limit. And let me tell y'all something. If I ever regretted anything that I did, I'll be the first one to tell you. But I was a teenager and grown-ass woman wanted me. I saw nothing wrong with that. So me as a person that has experienced that type, and you don't want your child going through that, make sure you see what your child is doing. Because you might have someone that is 2 times or 3 times older than your child, waiting to take advantage of them, waiting to do the unthinkable to them, waiting to take their virginity or maybe even take their lives away and doing horrendous things to them. Y'all need to pay attention what the fuck your kids are doing. Stop being fucking lazy ass parents. and take time and get to know about your kid, your son, your daughter. Because if you don't give them that love, you're going to have people like Epstein, like Donald Trump, and fucking Drake, and others that are going to prey on your fucking kids. And trust me, these monsters know how to manipulate. They know how to, get them real gently, slowly but surely. Giving them that affection and attention that they're lacking. Mama, he's giving me attention. Why you don't give me attention like he do? Why you don't show me love like he do? Oh, bitch, you fucking up. Bitch, don't make me fuck you up. Mama, I love him. Put that dick in your daughter. Your daughter ain't never had dick in her life. Next thing you know, your daughter slamming chairs and tables and breaking windows and stealing cars just to get to that motherfucker. Better start paying attention to what your daughters do, man. See, men is different, but it's still rape. It's still sexual battery. So if a grown-ass woman wants to fuck your son, and your son allows it, because to him, oh shit, I'm fucking me a old lady, and she look gooder than a motherfucker too. Oh, I'm finna get some pussy. I'm finna get that pussy. And then you tell your homeboys, boy, I done fucked me a bad one, boy. Ooh. But you know what? You just don't know that you just got manipulated, and you actually got raped. Pay attention to what the fuck I'm telling y'all. I just read y'all what Drake, the staff, associates, and people like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and others that were that were staff members for Virgin Group agencies that work for Epstein that were also working for Drake. Pay attention. But y'all don't want to pay attention. Y'all don't give a fuck. You know why y'all don't give a fuck? Because your child has never been through that, or your child was never exposed to that level. But when that happens to your child, you're going to say, God damn, Chico Black and Ticket TV were right. We should have listened to them. Pay attention to your kids, to what your kids are doing on the internet, to what your kids are doing when you're not home, when you at work. When you trying to get them off the fucking internet and they don't want to get off, and then I don't know where y'all start arguing and fighting all the time, or he or she is looking for an excuse to talk to that monster or that manipulator or child molester that is feeding your daughter bullshit lies or your son bullshit lies to get closer to them, to fuck them, and maybe even do more horrendous things to them at an early, young, teenage age. And you so busy with work, you so busy and so distracted to them actually want to just be loved and just paid attention to be able to talk about things that they're going through. But you as a parent, if you are a parent and you're not paying attention to your kids, they will find somebody to do it for you. But I love him, Mama. Mom, I love her. Man, she a grown-ass woman. Mama, she shows me a lot of love, Mama. Man, if you don't stop talking to that grown-ass woman, I'm gonna beat the shit out your ass and hers. Next thing you know, motherfuckers running away. Next thing you know, they're in a different state based on a true story. Man, y'all better do y'all history. Y'all better do y'all homework. I'm talking to parents now. Y'all see Donald Trump, what he's done throughout his fucking career and what he's done in his life? Y'all seen what Epstein did? Y'all seen what a lot of the Epstein staff members that also was working for Drake are all about? Nasty motherfuckers. But y'all over here, oh my God, we love them. Yeah, we love them. The fuck out of here, man. These are some sick individuals that prey on your kids, dog. They prey on your son. They prey on your daughter. I just told y'all the names. I just told you staff members' names, associate names. Even gave you the specifics of staff members that were working for Epstein. They were also working for Drake. Yes, the rapper Drake. Nasty son of a bitch. But y'all don't give a fuck until it happens to your child, right? Now, how many innocent men are in jail or in prison right now? But you got these sick motherfuckers out because they got fucking money. They're millionaires and billionaires and famous and government officials, and they doing that to little boys and little girls. And y'all fucking worship these motherfuckers while real brothers and sisters, innocent people are drowning in prison. But y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. Oh, yes, please. Let's worship Donald Trump. Let's worship Bill Gates. Let's worship Drake. Let's worship their staff members, their associates. Let's worship everybody that congregates with them. Let's worship the industry. Let's worship actors. Let's worship, athlete players that like to fuck little boys, that like to fuck little girls. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers, too. When it happens to your child, when it happens to your child, y'all understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me read y'all again what has been said about Drake and his staff members and associates, and also people that are within the Virgin Group agency that work for Epstein. Also worked for Drake. Let me read y'all this. While Drake is not mentioned, the documents contains numerous names of staff members, assistance members, and associate members, specifically a correspondence with Richard Branson. Epstein referred to a heroin which Virginia Group agency clarified referred to 3 adult members of Epstein's staff, which also were working for Drake. And they were in the Epstein team. They were Epstein members. And Drake used these people through Virgin Group agencies to destroy other careers, to down talk brothers and sisters, for they will pursue their career so they can damage their career in the industry. You know how fucked up that is? He did it to Pusha T. He did it to Rihanna. He did it to others. That's fucking crazy, dog. Let me read y'all again. And this will be my last read, and I'm going to call it a night. Other notable names in the 2026 files. The documents include names such as Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, President Donald Trump, former President Bill Gates, Sergey Brin, Peter Thiel, and Stanley Drunken Miller. Drake the rapper is not named in the widely reported list of the high-profile individuals, celebrities, or business figures found in the released Epstein file and contact list. I'm going to end it right here. Y'all have a beautiful night. Y'all think about what I just said. Y'all share, like, and subscribe. Pass this shit around because it's only going to get worse. And for y'all nasty motherfuckers, don't ever forget, God doesn't like ugly. Without further ado, this is y'all boy. Y'all have a beautiful night. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.